Hey everybody, Hunter Ingram here. I'm a reporter with the Star News, and I wanted to show you something that I think is really interesting. All morning, I imagine a lot of you have been looking at the news, looking at the Star News and all the photos that we have of the damage left by the hurricane that passed through last night. And I wanted to show you kind of a contrast to what we're seeing this morning, which is here in Carolina Beach, which actually looks like a normal beach day. There are people in the water, there's people playing games, there's people eating at the bars here or the restaurants here at the Carolina Beach boardwalk. And I wanted to show you this because this is kind of the difference that we're seeing here in the area. Down in Brunswick County, in Oak Island, in Southport, in Ocean Isle Beach, where the hurricane made landfall, we're seeing an intense amount of damage. And just kind of assessing what the situation is. But here in Carolina Beach, and really all of the New Hanover County beaches that we've seen this morning, reports from Wrightsville Beach, Curry Beach, the damage was pretty minimal. As I was walking around Carolina Beach here this morning, and just a little bit ago, it's, you see the occasional brush on the ground. You see there was a sign for an inn that had kind of come unhinged and they were putting it back up. But other than that, it would seem that life here in Carolina Beach is back to being a normal beach day, which is what you hope for after a hurricane. You hope that it doesn't cause too much of a disruption to normal life. Though I think we can say that the people in Oak Island and Southport and those Brunswick County towns definitely are seeing their week upended by some of the damage. I'd say the biggest anomaly here in Carolina Beach is that Britt's Donuts isn't open. Their awning is down, which looks like they purposely took it down just to protect it. There's a little bit of shingling that's off of their building, but other than that, that's the only thing that's not really open. And I'll show you, I'm standing under this pavilion because, well, it's hot, and unlike the people who are on the beach, I'm wearing all clothes. There's a lot of sand on the boardwalk, and that is almost certainly from that storm surge. It's almost certainly from that wind. And so that's kind of the only thing you can see as evidence of a hurricane passing through here last night. And I wanted to show this to you because I think that's an interesting juxtaposition to what we're seeing in Brunswick County, which is really that what most people don't like, which is their day spent cutting up broken limbs and trees and trying to assess the damage to their properties. And so here in New Hanover County's beaches, at least, and here is, at least in Carolina Beach, life and really, a summer afternoon is business as usual. And I imagine there is some damage. I don't want to dismiss any damage that might be happening that I haven't seen here in Carolina Beach. But for the most part, life after a hurricane is pretty good. And so please stay tuned to the Star News. We are out in Brunswick County where the hurricane did the majority of its damage. And we are going to be bringing you the latest on that, talking to people who are dealing with the aftermath. And if you were lucky enough to survive the hurricane unscathed and with your property intact, then this Tuesday kind of just turned into a really nice beach day. Though I would say please be careful if you are out in the ocean because the rift currents, they're almost certainly still a little choppy from the tropical system that moved through last night. I will say there's some people that are really far out in the water. I don't know if I can zoom in. I can a little bit just to kind of show you some of the things that are happening. But again, if you are coming down here to come to the beach, I will warn you, as a local myself, Britt's Donuts is not open. That is the one thing that is not open today here in Carolina Beach. And a few other restaurants here and there just kind of maybe assessing or letting their employees deal with their own recovery. So the beach is open, but maybe some of the businesses aren't, including Britt's Donuts. So everyone, thank you so much for sticking with the Star News. Like I said, we're going to be covering all of the hurricane aftermath, especially in Brunswick County, those hardest hit places, like I said, through the day and through the week. So visit starnewsonline.com, follow us on our Facebook right here, and stay safe, everyone. you know, the majority of the region, it seems, has made it through this latest hurricane, but please be mindful that there are other people who are dealing with the aftermath. So stay safe out there. Thanks everyone, and have a great afternoon.